Every once in a while, I try to do something completely new and different to what I normally do, just to spark a little extra joy in my day. And today we're going to do exactly that. A really long time ago, probably around a year ago, I saw this TikTok from Genevieve Vandraziel. I don't know if I said that right nearly at all. And I was so excited to try it out for myself. And it's been well over a year since that video came out, but I've still been thinking about it. So I'm going to show it to you and then we're going to try it ourselves. So let's take a look. So first they showed different glass vases with different colors, and they add 1 teaspoon of baking powder to a cup of paint, and they mix it all together. And when they paint it, they make sure to do large sweeping motions all the way across so it looks very cohesive. They let it dry, and then they do another coat or 2, and it's done. And it looks so good. I thought it would be so fun to give you guys a look into the process. And if you like this video idea, please give it a like. Maybe subscribe if you'd like to see more videos like this. And be sure to comment and let me know which vase is your favorite. So with that, let's clean up my workspace. For this DIY, you will need acrylic paint, baking powder, a paintbrush, a cup to mix paints in, and plastic knives to mix paint with, along with varnish. And I use matte varnish for this project. And finally, you will need the vases. First, I think I'm going to go ahead and paint this small round bowl just to see what it looks like. This paint is turning super bubbly. And I'm going in sideways motions because I want it to look like it's made out of clay on the wheel. And that's my first coat. I think it looks pretty good. We'll see how it does though. Eee, I'm so excited. And now we wait for the first coat to dry. It's a couple days later and I have finished doing the base coat of all of my vases, and I would really like to show you what they look like. So going ahead, I have a couple different vases in the same color, and some that are just one color. So I have this one right here. It is one of the small, I don't know what this kind of vase is called, but it's one of the smaller vases, small and skinny. And I really love how the texture came out on this one. Actually, all of them are all really good. And this is its friend, the little round bowl. And I also painted the bottoms of every single one, so don't you worry. And yeah, you can just see maybe up close the texture on it. And then I have 2 white ones, another one of the small round bowls, and then I have one of the bigger vases that I did in white that I really like. Again, the texture is just so fun. I mean, that's the whole point of this whole thing, but man, it's just so fun to look at. Probably one of my least favorites is this pink one. I think it's a little bit too vibrant of a pink for me. I really like very pastel pink that is very desaturated, and this is a little bit too saturated for me and also a little bit too dark. But it is still very pretty. And then my most favorite one is my favorite color, which is this minty teal color. And it's one of the big bases as well. And I just love how the texture turned out on this one. It's so pretty. Again, painted the bottoms of everyone. So, yeah. So, what's up next is I'm going to go on my iPad and I'll pull up a few different patterns that I think will look really good on a few of these vases. I'm not going to do all of them, but maybe half of them I'll do in a fun little pattern, so stay tuned for that. So now that I have all of my vases done with the base coat, I'm going to go ahead and use my iPad to find some fun patterns that I might be able to recreate. So let's find some fun things to try. I am on the Unsplash app on my iPad. I love Unsplash. All the images are free. Don't need to worry about anything. It's awesome. And I am just searching the word pottery on here. And of course we get a lot of what I already have, which are just one color vases, but I'm looking for something where I can add some kind of fun pattern onto my vase. I really like this one because it has the different colored base here at the bottom. It's all speckly, which I may or may not do. I'm not so sure about the speckly part. But I do like the different colored base at the bottom. And I am also interested in these little triangle parts right here. I think that's really fun. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and save that and come back to it in a moment. And let's see if there's anything else. Again, we have the different colored base at the bottom. This one has a cute little face on it. That's really fun. There's a lot of this one. There's a pile of different vases and they all have this like band in the middle and near the top, which is interesting. This one has some diagonal lines coming across, which is fun. This one just has a different color at the base. This one has like some swoops at the oh, they all kind of do have these little swoops. That's kind of fun. I like that one too. I'll save it. There's also this kind of idea, which this looks like it's carved out of the clay, which is not obviously something that I want to do with my vases, but I could make that kind of brush mark on my vase, which could be fun, so I'm going to save that too. So I think that's good. I think actually 3 of these are pretty good, so I'm going to go back. I've got this one, which has the 2 different tones and the triangles, which I really like. It's also speckled, which I may or may not do. There's this one, which has the little swoop at the bottom of the vase, a stripe in the middle, and a stripe at the top. And then this one, which I can't carve into it, but I can make the brush strokes onto the vase. So I think with these 3 images, I'm going to go ahead and start painting. I also have a fun surprise for you as well. I was having so much fun doing these, I'm going to go ahead and paint my wedding bouquet vase. And I think it's going to be so fun. So yeah, at the end of the video, you'll see me go ahead and paint this and we'll see what color I do. Comment what color you think I should do for this. Now as I finish these vases, I just wanted to step in here and say a few things for my outro on this video. And that is that I had an absolute blast doing this project. It was so fun. The way that the baking powder just mixes in with the paint and creates this awesome texture on glass is just incredible to me. It is so fun and such an easy and cheap DIY to do, and I just had so much fun doing this. I'll probably end up doing it again here pretty soon, but Man, and the fact that I was able to do this on my wedding bouquet vase is even better because I wasn't really a super huge fan of how it was displaying before, but now it just makes me so incredibly happy. So anyways, if there's a project that's on your mind that you've been thinking about for a long time but you're a little bit nervous about the outcome, go for it. Just have some fun. Enjoy your day. And even if it doesn't turn out the way that you think, that's okay. That's totally fine. It's just the adventure of creating something that wasn't there before when you started. And I think that that is something that is absolutely beautiful in the world. And I'm excited to keep doing that myself more and more in the days to come. And for anyone who is here still watching this video with me and hanging out, just know that I am so incredibly thankful for you, and the journey that I have coming forward is going to be a very fun and exciting one, and I hope that you continue to watch my videos. I'm going to be putting a whole lot of time and effort into just creating the things that have been on my mind for so incredibly long, and I have been just too nervous and scared to do it way too long. So again, if there's something that's on your mind that you have been wanting to do, you can do it, and you should, because it is on your mind. It is something that you care about, and others will too, and I know that to be true. So I hope that you have a wonderful day. I hope that you enjoy the end result of all the work that I did on these vases, and maybe you can try it out yourself too. Thank you so much for watching, and have a beautiful day.